Welcome to new chapter of SystemVerilog course, and in this chapter we are discussing about SystemVerilog processes, and this is very important chapter for your interview purpose, so focus on this one. So first we will understand this process. Okay, so the process or thread is common concept of operating system. So now we are understanding process means a thread, and it also means some work is given to a operating system which it will complete. Okay, so in an operating system OS, a process in a program piece of code that is under execution. So some piece of code or some work is given to a system which will execute. Okay, similarly in SystemVerilog, process or thread is also a piece of code that executes independently. So whatever code you have written inside any block, it will run independently. And how it will run? Either it may run in sequential manner or it may run in parallel manner. So the process or thread enclosed in begin and is not used. Each statement acts as separate process. Okay, so what does this mean? That in beginning, if you have written three processes A, B and C, and each run at different time 5, 6 and 3. So first of all, this is independent process all three, but in beginning, as it runs sequential manner, so first A will complete its process at 5 nanosecond, let's say. So B will wait for A to complete its process. Okay, then after 5 means 11 nanoseconds, B process will end. Okay, so time is added. Okay, after 5 it started, then it ends. Then after B, C will execute. So at 40 nanosecond, all this process will be completed. But what if we are talking about some operating system? If we are getting operating system in our SystemVerilog, so all this process should be run parallel. So for this parallel processing, SystemVerilog introduced fork join, so that all process can run parallelly or independently. Now, so SystemVerilog process has three different ways. Okay, first is our fork join any, and fork join none. So first we will see our main fork join. So in fork join, all process start simultaneously, and join will wait for all process to be completed. Now let's take one example for this one. For example, module top, and inside that we write initial begin. Okay, now I am writing begin end. Okay, and inside that we will write some process. You can directly write fork join